Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Roxy and today I will show you how to make this very beautiful and easy to make cardigan for spring. If you are a beginner, don't hesitate to make it because it's very easy to make. The stitch that I use for this cardigan is single crochet, back loop slip stitch, double crochet and from post triple crochet. This cardigan can be adapted to any size, so it's very important, and into the video I will give you all information that you have need. For this cardigan I use 500 grams for S size, and I will tell you right away about the yarn and the crochet that I use. And also, if you want the written pattern, you can find it here into the bottom in my presentation. And also, if you like my creation, please support me and subscribe to my channel. And now, let's begin. Before I will tell you how to take the measure, I will give you some information about the yarn. The yarn is a yarn which I buy per kilogram, and it is a combination with mohair and acrylic. It's a very soft yarn, and for 50 grams I have 375 meters. And for this cardigan I use the crochet number 7 millimeters. And also, before you begin, you need to make a test with the yarn that you want to use and also with the crochet. In my case, the gauge with the yarn that I use and also with the crochet is one moment. This model is a multiple of 4. Okay, so when you make the test, chain 20, but after you will make the first row that I will show you, you will have 90 stitch. So for 90 chain or stitch, in my case I have 14 centimeter or 5.51 inch. And also for the 10 rows I measure at this row, not at the first, because the first row is the base. So 10 rows I have also the same 14 centimeter or 5.51 inch for 10 rows. And now you if you want to make a test, chain 20. In my case I calculate how many chain I need, and I have need 60 chain. So I chain, skip one into the next, make single crochet, and also make single crochet in every stitch. This row is the base, and don't count. Okay, continue until you finish, and then I will show you how to make the first row. I finish the base, and now I will show you how to make the first row. And after I will show you how to make some rows, I will explain how to take the measure, but it is very important to make a test. And now chain 2, 1, 2, this chain 2 count as one double crochet. Turn your work and make into the next double crochet. Into the next stitch also one double crochet. In total you will have 1, 2, 3 double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, into the next, make double crochet. Into the next, double crochet. Into the next stitch, double crochet. So in total 3 double crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, one more time, make 3 double crochet. 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, skip 1 and make again 3 double crochet. Continue until you finish the row. So this row is 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochet. Okay? I finish the first row and look, if you work correct, you will have 1, 2, 3 double crochet at the beginning and 1, 2, 3 double crochet at the end of the row. 3 at the beginning, 3 at the end. And now we make the row number 2. Chain 2, turn your work, and now we make double crochet in every stitch. Okay, and also into the chain 1 space. This is the rows that you need to make. So one row with 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochet, and one row with double crochet in every stitch. It's very, very simple. And if you are a beginner, and also if you know how to make single crochet, double crochet, you can make it. Okay, so make double crochet in every stitch, and then I will show you one more time how to make the first row. Look, I almost finished the row number 2, and the last double crochet is make into the chain 2 at the beginning at the previous row. Always, okay? So don't forget, the last double crochet is always make into the chain 2 at the previous row. And now we repeat the first row. Chain 2, count as 1 double crochet, and make 2 double crochet into the next 2 stitch. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet. One more time. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet, and into the next double crochet. And now I will show you how to take the measure. You measure all around the body where the hips are bigger. Okay, so doesn't matter what size you have. measure all around the body where the hips are bigger, and the result divide by 2. In my case, my model has S size and she has 90 centimeter, and I divide by 2, and the result it is, in my case, 45 centimeter. This 45 centimeter, or the result that you obtain, will be the weight for the bag. Okay? And you make so many rows until you obtain your necessary length. And for the last row at this part at the back will be this row with 3 double crochet, chain 1, 3 double crochet, and also look, this part will be to outside. Look how it is, like that. As you can see, we have a little texture, and from inside it is different. So this will be inside, outside. Okay? And don't forget, the last row at the back must be a row with 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochet. So continue until you obtain your necessary length, and then I will show you how to continue. I finished the back, and look how it is, the texture. It's very, very nice. And now you need to make, after you finish the back, you need to make 2 front sides, one for the left, one for the right. And now, how to calculate? Measure wherever you want for the S and M size 10 centimeter, for L and XL 11, for XXL 12, for XXXL 13, etc. And count the stitch. And then the stitch that you have here at the back minus the stitch that you obtain with the number of centimeter that you need for your size, and subtract. So from the number of stitches that you have, subtract the number that you obtain for the neck. Okay, because here will be the space that you need for the neck, and the result divide by 2. Make sure you will have the same number into the left, the same number into the right, and put a stitch marker. And also it's very important to chain a multiple of 4, and also you make exactly as I showed. First row, this don't count, it is the base, and you make the same rows. One row with 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochet, one row with double crochet in every stitch. Okay? But as I tell you, you need also to have a multiple of 4 when you chain for the front side. After you finish one front side, make a slip knot and keep a longer thread because we join the front at the back. I finish one front side. Look, I make a slip knot and I keep a longer thread. And now you have two possibilities. You can sew if you want to sew, or you can join as I will show you. The join, it is back loop slip stitch. So for the left front side, we begin at the stitch marker to left and insert the crochet into the back loop at the last stitch at the front, and then insert the crochet into the back loop where you put the stitch marker at the back and join with slip stitch. And now continue. Back loop at the next stitch at the front, back loop at the next stitch at the back. Join with slip stitch. Back loop, join with slip stitch. Here at the chain one space also insert the crochet into the back loop at the back, join with slip stitch. Back loop, join with slip stitch. Okay, continue until you finish, cut and hide the yarn. And then after you make the second front side, for the right you begin to join from here until at the stitch marker. Okay, after I will make the second front side, and also after I join at the back, I will show you how to continue. I finished to join the first front side as I show you with back loop slip stitch, and also I make the second front side and also I join at the back. And now at this moment your cardigan look like that, the back and the two front side. And now we make into the left and into the right we make single crochet. This single crochet help us when we join the sleeve at the cardigan and also when we close the cardigan. Okay, I already make into the left side, and look how it is with single crochet and without. Okay, and now when you begin for the left side, you begin at the bottom, at the front, and finish at the bottom, at the back. When you make for the right side, you begin at the bottom, at the back, and finish at the bottom, at the front. When I make for the left side, I begin at the bottom, at the front, and I finish at the bottom, at the back. Now I begin at the bottom, at the back, and I will finish at the bottom, at the front. And now take the yarn, okay, and make a slip knot, and also for this single crochet I use the crochet number 6, so all the cardigan until now is worked with the crochet number 7. For this single crochet that we make into the left and into the right, I use crochet number 6. And now insert the crochet here at the base where you make single crochet in every stitch. Pull the loop, chain 1, and into the same stitch here make 1 single crochet. Since now for every row we make 2 single crochet. 1 and 2. Into the next row also 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Into the next row 1, 2. For the next row also 2 single crochet. One more time. For the next row 2 single crochet, 1 and 2. Look, it's perfect. Now, work until you reach it here where you join the front side at the back side. Here you have the last row at the back, make 2 single crochet. Here where you join, make only 1 single crochet, and then continue with 2 single crochet for every row until you reach it here at the last row, who it is the base, and also make only 1 as I show you when I begin here. Okay, and look how it is. One moment. Here I join the front at the back, and into the last row at the back I make 2, 1, 2. Here where I join I make only 1 and put a stitch marker, and then continue 1, 2, 1, 2 for 2 single crochet for every row. Why I put the stitch marker here? Because here it is the middle of the cardigan and also will be the middle of the sleeve. And now I will finish to make this single crochet, and then I will show you how to make the sleeve. As you can see, I make 1 sleeve, and look, every time I increase I put a stitch marker. It's more easy to follow when you need to increase. And now you measure all around here at the breast and chain a multiple of 4. Okay? For the first part, this part, I will use the crochet number 6, and at this row until at the end I will use the crochet number 7. So for this elastic part I use the crochet number 6, and look, this is for outside and for inside it look like that, because I don't want to narrow it. And also the same type of stitch I will use at the bottom of the cardigan and also into the front, but I will show you. But right now we make the sleeve. After you change the number that you need. For the first row we make only double crochet. Yarn over, skip 2, 1, 2. Into the third, insert the crochet and make double crochet. So double crochet in every stitch until you finish the row. Continue until you make double crochet in every chain, and then I will show you how to continue. I finished the first row with double crochet in every chain. And now chain 2, 1, 2, turn your work. And now we make 1 front post triple, 1 double crochet. And I make the front post triple like that. Yarn over only 1 time. Insert the crochet into the front at the next double crochet. Pull the yarn. You will have 1, 2, 3 loops. You take 1 loop, then 2, then 2. Into the next stitch we make double crochet. Into the next front post triple. 3 loops, take 1, then 2, then 2. Into the next double crochet. Into the next front post triple. 1 loop, 2 loops, 2 loops. Continue until you finish, and then I will show you how to make the next row. So look, I almost finished the first row with front post triple and double crochet. And look, when you have 2 stitch here, you make front post triple and always into the chain 2 at the beginning of the row make double crochet. Chain 2, turn your work. At this row we make back post, triple crochet and double crochet. Yarn over, insert the crochet into the back at the next stitch, who it is the front post triple, pull the yarn. You also have 1, 2 and 3 loops. Take 1, then 2, then 2. Into the next double crochet. Into the next front post triple crochet. 1 loop, 2 loops, 2 loops. One more time. Double crochet, back post, triple crochet, 1 loop, 2 loops, 2 loops, and it look like that for outside, and for the inside it look like that. And now you make so many rows you need until you have 6-7 centimeters. In my case, I will make 5 rows, and then I will show you how to continue. I finish this bottom edge, and now I change the crochet. And now we make the first row. Chain 2, 1, 2. And at this row we don't increase. We work as I show you. So chain 2 count as 1 double crochet. Into the next double crochet. Into the next double crochet. You will have 1, 2 and 3. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet, into the next double crochet, chain 1, and continue as I show you until you reach it here at the last stitch, and then I will show you how to continue. I finished this row and now we increase. Chain 2, turn your work. The increase is make always into the first and into the last stitch. So into the same stitch here, make 1 double crochet and continue to make double crochet in every stitch as I show you. After you make some stitch, take a stitch marker and put here between the first and the second double crochet. Because it's more easy and you don't need to count always the row, and also you will know when you need to increase. Continue until you reach it here, almost finish the row. I almost finished the row, and look here into the chain 2 at the beginning, at the previous row we make 2 double crochet, 1 and 2, and we finish the increase at the beginning and at the end of the row. Chain 2, turn your work. This time you will have 4 double crochet, not 3. So 1, 2, 3 and 4. Chain 1, skip 1 into the next double crochet and continue as I show you. And look, here I increase, then you make 2 rows, work it normally, 1, 2. At the next also the increase at the beginning and at the end of the row. Here you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then chain 1, skip 1 and work normally. And also at the end of the row, after you increase, you will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then again 1, 2 rows, work normally. Into the next, increase again at the beginning and at the end. Then again 1, 2 rows, work normally. Here increase again. You will have 1, 2 and 3 with the increase. Then chain 1, skip 1, continue as I show you. Okay, so work until you obtain your necessary length. And look, for example, in my case, the last 4 rows I don't increase because I obtain the necessary space for the arms. How do you know how many centimeter or inch you need? You measure all around the arms at the shoulder part. If you want a little large, you can make it. It's your choice. If you want a little large, you can increase more. But I think this cardigan don't look nice with a large sleeve. Okay? And also the last row at the sleeve must be the row with 3 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1, 3 double crochet, as I show you when I finish the back and also the front side. Finish the sleeves and then I will show you how to join the sleeve at the cardigan. I finish the sleeves and also I join one sleeve at the cardigan, look, and also I close the cardigan into one side, into the right side it is. Look how beautiful it is. And now, after you finish the sleeve, you will have here at the top an odd number, so doesn't matter how many chain you make here at the bottom. And also doesn't matter how many times you increase, you will have an odd number at the last row. And this odd number make -1, and the result will be a number who can be divided by 2. For example, in my case, I have 43 stitch, and I make 43, it's an odd number, and I make 43 minus 1. The result is a number who can be divided by 2. In my case, 42. This 42 I divide by 2, and I obtain 21. And I count. From the right, I count 21. Into the next, I put the stitch marker. The next stitch, it is the -1 stitch. And I also count to be sure I have the same number of stitch. And now, after you calculate and put a stitch marker exactly in the middle of the sleeve, take your cardigan and look here where you join the front at the back. As I tell you, you have a stitch marker. It is exactly in the middle. And now you count the number that you have, that you obtain after you divide by 2. And I count, in my case, 21. I put a stitch marker into the 21 stitch. And also then count to left the same number and also put a stitch marker. And now before we begin to join the sleeve, we make into the right side, we make single crochet as I show you after I join the back at the front. So we begin to make single crochet here into the right side. And we make exactly as I show you. Make a slip knot, insert the crochet into the first row. The first row is the row with double crochet in every stitch. So at this first row, make 2 single crochet. Then into the next 2 single crochet. Into the next 2 single, 1, 2. Into the next again 2 single crochet. 1, 2. So work as I show you. 2 single crochet for every row. Continue until you reach it here at the last row, and then I will show you how to join the sleeve at the cardigan. I reach it here at the last row, and also I make 2 single crochet. And now you insert the crochet here where you put the stitch marker, and pull, and pull the loop. And now insert the crochet into the back loop at the next stitch at the cardigan, then into the next stitch at the sleeve. Join with back loop, slip stitch, into the next back loop at the cardigan, then into the next stitch at the sleeve. Join with slip stitch, into the next stitch at the back loop cardigan, into the next stitch into the back loop at the sleeve. Exactly as I show you when I join the front side at the back side. One more time, back loop into the next stitch at the cardigan, back loop into the next stitch at the sleeve. Continue until you finish to join the sleeve at the cardigan, and then also continue to make into the left side at the sleeve 2 single crochet for every row until you reach it here at the bottom. Don't cut there because we continue to close the sleeve. I finished to join the sleeve at the cardigan, and also I make single crochet into the left part of the sleeve. And now we close the sleeve. You make a large loop here, and then insert the crochet into the first single crochet that you make at the right part, and then pull the loop. And now we join exactly as I showed you, with back loop, slip stitch. Insert the crochet into the next back loop, single crochet at one side, and then into the back loop, single crochet at the second part at the sleeve. Join with slip stitch, back loop, join with slip stitch, back loop, join with slip stitch. One more time, back loop, join with slip stitch. Continue to close the sleeve until you reach it here under arm, and then continue to join the front at the back also with back loop, slip stitch until you reach it here at the bottom. I will finish to join the cardigan and also to close the sleeve, and then I will show you how to make the edge. I finish to join the sleeve of the cardigan, and also I close the cardigan. And now it's time to make the edge. The edge is worked all around and also is worked circular. So after you finish one row, don't touch your work. We work circular. And the edge begin here at the neckline space at the back, then continue into the left front side, then at the bottom of the cardigan, and then into the right front side, and it's finished exactly where you begin. The first row is make it with double crochet. So make a slip knot, and also this edge is worked for outside. And now insert the crochet into the middle of the neckline, and also for this edge you work with the same crochet number that you make the first part of the sleeve. In my case, I work with the crochet number 6. So insert the crochet into the middle here at the neckline, chain 2, 1, 2. This chain 2 don't count, so into the same stitch make 1 double crochet. So this chain 2 don't count, and make double crochet in every stitch until you reach it here where you join the front and the back. One moment until I make it this double crochet. Okay, one moment. And here where you have the rows, we make 2 double crochet for every row, exactly as I show you when I make 2 single crochet for every row. This time we make double crochet. But first I will make here where I join the front at the back 1 double crochet. And now for every row make 2 double crochet. 1, 2. For the next row 2 double crochet. 1, 2. For the next row 2 double crochet. Okay, continue until you reach it here at the bottom at the left front side, and here I will show you how to continue. I reach it at the first row at the left front side here, and it is in this corner into the first row you make 1, 2 double crochet, chain 1, and also 2 double crochet into the same stitch. 1, 2, and we form the corner. And now you continue here at the bottom to make double crochet in every stitch. because here at the bottom you have stitch. Okay. And now continue to work all around until you reach it here at the corner at the right front side. Here you also here make 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet as I show you, and then you continue to work 2 double crochet for every row until you reach it here at the neckline, and here you make double crochet as I show you in every stitch until you almost finish the row. I will work as I show you until I almost finish the row, and then I will show you how to finish this first row and how to make the next row. I almost finished the first row at the edge, and after you finish and make the last double crochet, join with slip stitch into the first double crochet, not into the chain 2. So join with slip stitch, chain 2, and since now you make so many rows, you need with front post triple and double crochet as I show you when I make the second row at the sleeve. So into the first double crochet make 1 front post triple, into the next stitch double crochet, into the next stitch front post triple, into the next double crochet, one more time, into the next stitch front post triple, into the next double crochet. Continue all around until you reach it at the first corner. At the first corner, here into the chain 1 space, make as I show you, 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet, and then continue to work until you reach it at the second corner, and also here make again 2 double crochet, chain 1, 2 double crochet into the same chain 1 space, then continue to make front post triple and double crochet, and as I tell you, you can make so many rows you need. I think I will make 4 or maybe 5 rows. I will see how it look like the cardigan. And now, for example, in my case, my model don't want pockets, but if you want to make a pocket, you can chain a multiple of 4 as I show you, and look, and chain so many stitches you need until your hand enter easily. Okay, and also make so many rows you need if you want to make the pockets. After you make the pockets, you can sew from here where you begin the front edge. So here at the bottom and here. Okay, but only if you want. At this moment, I don't know if my model want a pocket. After I finish the edge, I will sew this pocket, and if she like it, I will make one more, and also I will sew other cardigan. And after you finish the edge or the pockets, your cardigan is ready. I hope you like it. I think it's very easy to make. If you like my work, please support me and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching and bye bye.